Business meeting. Quick business meeting.
Welcome everyone to Beaver Stadium, nestled in Bucolic State College and home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, and one of the loudest, most passionate crowds you'll find anywhere in college football. Coaches like to say, play the next one on the schedule. This one carries a little more weight, a mid-season top 10 showdown. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Virginia Cavaliers. And the Cavaliers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff.
Oh, this is a big game.
Stopped at the 17. So Penn State's offense takes the field to start this game off. And there he is, the man, David, that they build this entire attack around.
And it's so nice to have a guy that makes everything easy for the people around him. The quarterback plays better because the feature is clear who that is.
And we all hold our breath every time this guy touches the football. He's able to take it the distance.
The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass.
That's how we start the game.
That here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's going to take off. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Lining up from the 34 on first down. He wants to throw. He's got his man. They stop him just a link or two short of the first. And, man, what they can do on second down here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard just
Yeah, my mind was like, whoa.
and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd and 10 here. Harris back to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And he makes the catch inside the 15. Touchdown, Penn State! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. Why not double the try total and go for 2? Trying to run it in. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and with that, they take the lead. About to kick it away after scoring a touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Cavaliers moving quickly to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Cavaliers will call on their punt team. Wants to bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off-play action on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Harris back to pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest.
He's going to throw deep right side. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. The fake, and he wants to throw. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Inside the 40. At the 30.
Okay.
10. He just set sail for the end zone after the pick and turns it into a two-point return. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We'll see if they can dig one up. It goes forward this time on second down from the 18. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Just nothing doing on that last run. They knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Snatches it on the run. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
On the run, it's Blade. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Cavaliers in the hurry-up. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. Let's see if the offense can overcome it. Let's see what they've got on second down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Out of the gun, the inside give. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. To the air, it's Salter. And the third down pass is incomplete.
We figured it out.
The Cavaliers will punt this one away.
Third and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone.
We figured it out.
Field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
He's looking deep. Brings it down on the right side. And he's running in the open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Penn State! Play the analytics here, and you go for two. The snap sets up the throw. He's into the end zone for the two and extends the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter.
Thank you.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. Wants to throw. It's Salter. He looks that one in nicely. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Cavaliers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. If they're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The offense in hurry-up mode. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose the...
I don't know what some of these play calls are.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going to run it. At the 45, on his way. Picks up the first down.
How's that happening?
Down to avoid contact.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give from the gun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. It will take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Give to the running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Harris will throw. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's going to pass. Coming after it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And that's what this defense needs to get going. You've given up a bunch of touchdowns. You haven't been great early, but now you finally get some pressure, get the quarterback to the ground. Now maybe start turning this defense around.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Taking it the other way. The tag. Touchdown, Virginia. How about that D coming up with a play like that? The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Fires to the tight end. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. 2nd down coming up. Harris back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Trying to get to it. And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Working the middle, it's complete. And the Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field.
And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
The hell?
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down and you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands.
He's going to let it go. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Based on this field position, Jesse, he puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. This is ultra-aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grabbed in the middle. It's Blade. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw, it's Salter. Fires deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half.
Guys,
Came up empty.
can we
The Nittany Lions
wake
will
up?
kick it off to start the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football from out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Off play action. Fires to the middle. Working that left side. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Cavaliers want to pick up the tempo. He'll do it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, they were trying to set up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds.
Empire, come on.
State sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He holds it in and nobody's close. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time he's got his man, and he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the 1st. And the sophomore just a little too much on that one.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
The Nittany Lions have a 1st down.
I got to challenge my guys all throughout the week. When we get in these short yardage situations, who's the bigger man? Who's the better man? Who's going to be more physical? These are the situations we practice all week. Challenge the manhood of the offensive line, and they come through in a big way.
The Nittany Lions have moved it inside the 20. They'll run play action. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. He's got the tight end. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business 1st and goal. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they
He'll get his yards. He'll get his yards.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Looking for a productive play on first down. Back to throw, it's Salter. Fires to the big fella. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him tonight.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Finds a crease at the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Lost one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Fires to the middle. And it's his 4th interception of the night. With the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Line gets set, 1st down. From the gun, running back gets to give.
Man, oh man, and it's a play like that, a tackle by the linebacker that just galvanizes and energizes your entire team. I mean, the sideline even, David, they were going crazy after that.
Everybody goes nuts. And listen, when you have a linebacker that plays physical.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The no-frills unis, but big-time swag from their backers in getting the sack.
And we are linebacker U. We find linebackers year after year that get after the quarterback that are so athletic, just straight playmakers.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Between the uprights, it's good. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And he's got it inside the 35. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Comes out throwing on 1st down. It's complete to the right. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll recline that and keep the big play. In this area of the field, you want to get heat on the quarterback, but that roughing the passer penalty gives up a first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical.
And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sacked on the 2-point try. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it.
We figured it out, though.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make it.
Finds the tight end.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock.
Oh, picked off. Bringing it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The offense starts with a short field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. This time it's complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
Snap from the gun on third down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a bet.
Going deep. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Virginia. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
They won't go away.
Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Takes the handoff. It's Bush. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. They'll ride the hot hand. Just causing wreckage in the secondary. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Nittany Lions have taken it inside the 20. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on first down. To the ground with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They ran it on first down, now on second. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Now the play fake. Got him downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, Tudors, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were
Good, good.
a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Using the quick game. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He's looking to throw it. And the defense gets to the quarterback. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking downfield, it's Salter. Trying to make magic with his feet.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll throw it on first down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And the Cavaliers will hustle to the line. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignment. Trying to burn this defensive back.
What is going on in the secondary, dude?
And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. He now has 91 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Gonna run it. It's Bush.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
The offense will quickly use a timeout.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Penn State. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. They're just about ready to...
It was a shootout, but, you know, we shot them in the face.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense. Defense giving up a lot of points. This is they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football.
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Bounced right back to them. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. The Cavaliers line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Slips through the line. Bring him down. The clock
Good game.
is
Good
0,
game.
and that is how this one will wrap up.
I have a different quarterback.
That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you step